My name is Duddits and I do builds and stuff, and today I've got a bit of a hybrid build, bit of a mix, and we're going to be mixing up the Strand Warlock, and we're going to be chucking in there some avoid weapons featuring perks like destabilizing rounds. I've also got some exotics to show you, including Ruinous Effigy, but the build itself is all based around suspension. We're going to infinitely suspend everything, and we're going to get so much grenade energy back. It's unbelievable how strong this build is for suspension. Stay tuned, I'm going to break it all down, and it's excellent for all different types of content, so stay with me. The whole build is based around the mind spun invocation aspect, especially the shackle grenade. Whenever we consume our shackle grenade, it's going to enter Weaver's Trance. So consume your shackle grenade, and Weaver's Trance lets you infinitely suspend things. It creates a burst around the target you kill, and that burst is going to spread and also suspend everything around the target. And I'm running a lot of void weapons, which we'll go through in a moment why. But destabilizing rounds, final blows cause nearby targets to become volatile. This spreads, and this actually works really well with Weaver's Trance. Whenever you consume your shackle grenade, the destabilizing rounds spread to targets, and that also acts as like a weapon kill, so that actually suspends targets as well. So get a kill, and just like that, destabilizing rounds is going to spread to the target and also suspend them as well. So it's a really cool little mix. Because we're running void weapons, we're going to stick on Nezarec Sin. Void damage kills increase ability recharge rate. So because we're on Strand, it does actually work perfectly with Strand, because you're going to get loads of Strand energy back as long as you get void weapon kills. Thread of Generation with Nezarec Sin works absolutely perfectly, because all the time you're dealing damage, you're going to get grenade energy back anyway, plus the Nezarec Sin exotic trait, and you're just going to get so much shackle grenade back, or any grenade that you choose to use. You're just going to get so much back, it's absolutely crazy. Thread of Generation and Nezarec Sin working together is just absolutely crazy. The amount of times you can get your grenade back well before your Weaver's Trance finishes is absolutely crazy. You are literally just spreading these destabilizing rounds everywhere, and then obviously you're spreading that suspension, and it's really good for all different types of content. Now the trick I like to do is, if you've got like a little enemy near a big enemy like a champion, kill that little enemy first, and that is going to proc that Weaver's Trance and suspend. Repulsive Brace is also another weapon perk to consider, especially with destabilizing rounds, because any of the debuffed enemies from the destabilizing rounds, not only are you going to suspend them, get loads of grenade energy back as well, you're actually going to gain an overshield. So suspend, destabilizing rounds, repulsive brace weapons are absolutely crazy, because as you can see there, you get a nice overshield as well. So not only, like I said, are you suspending them, you're getting a crispy overshield. And like I said, master stuff, anything above your power level, this just makes things an absolute breeze. You can infinitely suspend. Now I don't tend to use them type of words, infinitely, but this is actual infinite with regards to the Nezarec Sin and the Thread of Generation working together. Absolutely crazy. You get so much grenade energy back, like I said, and honestly it is infinite. Ruinous Effigy is another weapon to consider. This one is an absolute monster. Final blows with this weapon collapse victims into avoid transmutation spheres. You can pick them spheres up, then prop your Weaver's Trance, and the blast that you get from the spheres is going to suspend things as well. And you can obviously use the actual trace rifle part of it as well. But again, really strong. You'll see here the Weaver's Trance from the radius is going to suspend everything around that area. You're going to get all that grenade energy back from your Nezarec Sin as well. So it's a really nice little combo, and it's perfect if you do like running Ruinous Effigy. This build fits it absolutely perfectly. So this is just one weapon to consider to run. Obviously the Strand suspension is really top notch for all different types of champions, really. Particularly good for unstoppables, but it does work against any champion. You can suspend them like so. And then I just want to throw that one as well in. If you're running something like Ruinous Effigy, if you run Thread of Warding, picking up an Orb of Power grants Woven Mail. You're going to be very tanky as well. And I also like to run the other aspect, the Wanderer, where you pick one of your tangles up, throw it at the target, and that is also going to suspend them. So you've got loads of different other ways to suspend targets as well, for whatever reason you might not have your Weaver's Trance up. Lorentz Driver is another weapon to consider. This weapon marks targets with automated target system. Final blows on marked targets generate a temporary pattern. So this just does like a bit like a graviton lance type of effect. It hits a little bit harder, so it's going to suspend everything in that area as well, and then detonate to explode them. So that's another sort of weapon to consider using. There is quite a few other void weapons to look at as well. These are just ones that I've just featured, but just sort of want to say it one more time, just how much grenade energy you get actual back on that as well. So it's really, really strong. And then obviously you don't have to run your Weaver's Trance. You can just run the suspension grenade just every now and again if you're in a bad situation. You don't have to consume it. You can just chuck that, and obviously that's going to work exactly the same. You're going to get infinite shackle grenades to suspend everything if you don't want to use the Weaver's Trance, or you're in a situation where you just want to throw one down quickly. That is the video, and this is the build. I'll leave everything playing out like so. You can pause it, copy, and I'll also leave a dim link in the video description. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know if there's any other void weapons that we could maybe fit into this build. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great weekend.